You have seen the reaction videos.
No! What the fuck?
You have seen some gameplay videos of it. Now comes the review of Wolverine Airsoft Wraith CO2 stock. The Wraith CO2 stock is exactly what it is. It is a CO2 stock setup that allows your HV8 rifle to be able to run on CO2 cartridges. With its quick lock design, it is easy to interchange CO2 cartridges and swap them out as quickly and easily as possible. With how CO2 cartridges are designed, you do not need to baby the Wraith. Once you have the CO2 in there, crank real hard and it will puncture it, allowing you to use your rifle. One great thing about having the CO2 stock is that I'm not tied down to a line, so I can transition between left and right very easily, and it comes in handy right when the time's needed. The shot count per CO2 cartridge for me, it ranges from 195 to about 215 depending on how fast I'm shooting, and that's on a 285mm barrel 6.02 tight bore with a G&G green bucking and a G&G hop-up setup. While most would consider using this for a marksman role or even a sniper rifle setup, the fact that I'm able to use it for CQB and still manage to change cartridges and still be able to be staying in the game compared to airline driven hoses shows that this is a really great product. This is what happens when you try to ease the CO2.
Oh shit. Woo. Pretty much as it did. Huh?
A good plus to having the stopper underneath the buffer tube part is it locks it back every time in the same spot, so you don't need to sit here and try to guess where you're at. Just run it to the stopper and you're good to go. The downside for this is the longer you use the CO2 and a rapid firing or full auto, the colder it gets, so you will lose shots after prolonged use. So if you're a full auto type person, this is not for you. For those that are wondering, that is semi. No speed trigger in my setup. For those who want to run this as more of a marksman setup, it's easily doable, especially being prone. Now that you don't have a line attached to you, you can just easily shift over and swap out the cartridges as needed, and you're right back in the game.
Set.
Being able to set your rifle down to pull out a sidearm or take care of any other things is another plus about it.
Yeah, hey, you hand it back to me.
Depending on the stock that you have, you can adjust the Wraith from the very top, right where the adjustment screw is, or if you don't have a hole right there, you can simply just remove the stock to adjust the Psi settings. The Psi settings is the same as the Storm. One full revolution is 15 Psi. The buffer tube is a mil-spec buffer tube, so only certain stocks would actually work. But if the stock is still a little loose on you, adding Velcro to the buffer tube will help reduce the wobble. To order your own Wraith CO2 stock, visit BOA-S or visit your local Wolverine Airsoft retailer. This is Dion from BOA South, and I hope you enjoyed the video on the Wraith CO2 stock review.